Hey guys, I'm back. Now here I am with the strength test for my new Bachman Duck. And now I gave him a 9.5 out of 10, but now it's time to show you how, even though he's a small engine, he can pull all these cars just the same way, Diesel or Bill or Ben can, because, well, one am I kidding? They're shunters, and shunters are actually that strong, yeah. So, here we go, and then I'll run him in the outer loop, and I'll probably pulling, this freight train, but I'm gonna be honest with you, Thomas fans. He'll only be running on only the inner loop. Why? Well, I'll show you once I get there. Right now, let's get to the speed test the strength test because watch him go. Yeah, just look at him. Yeah, and I'm gonna run him this way this time, unlike the others. Duck, oh my god. He is he is so fast. He is so strong. Wow. Alright, I'm gonna run him around one more time. And is it either, did he waddle like a duck? Because, hey, that's actually how he got his name, right? Stop him here. Alright, so that's Duck in there. Yeah, you can definitely see that he's a very strong engine. Just like he's in the show, because they say in Season 6 that Duck is a very powerful engine. Alright guys, I'm gonna be completely honest. Maybe I'm not gonna run the freight cars, because apparently, you see... Alright, I've done the strain test already, just like a few minutes ago, and he's not really that strong when he pulls like heavy trains like this up the hill. But even if you forget that problem, here is the real reason of why I'm not gonna really run him around my outer loop. And this is the same with like Donald and Douglas as well, because of their their section wheels. Like here, watch this. See what I mean? Here, let me close in. See, look, he derailed, yeah. Yeah, Bachman Duck. The same thing happens with Donald and Douglas, and sometimes even Thomas, too, yeah, like... And it's a real disappointment, because... And it has to do with these wheels, like, not only for the fact that they're so small, but they're also really, sectioned off. But that's not bad, because, I mean, it also causes him, to lose balance of himself, causing, well, actually, his middle wheel is the only one that can actually grip onto the rails. Yeah, like, here, I'm going to run him the other way, because there's something else I've noticed once he goes up that way. Hold on. But no, I'm not going to have him pull that train. I'm going to set him right over here. Now watch this. Trust me, this is really annoying. See, you think everything's going to be fine, but... See? Oh, boy. See, look at that. He actually derailed himself. Only his middle wheels, they were actually the only ones able to grip onto the rails. Hell, at least this chair I'm sitting in doesn't squeak. But soon, I'm gonna have to probably lower the bridge eventually. I mean, oh my god. Really? Don't get me wrong, he's still an awesome model, but... That's one flaw I have when running him, so... It's strictly, and maybe not too strictly, but... I'm gonna run him only in the inner loop for a very good reason, because... This really is just... Yeah. it's a real disappointment that way. I mean, Duck really just, he went across the loop, and the when I kept running him that way with, his middle wheel in the section, Duck, crashed right into the garter of my bridge. Yeah, he crashed into one of my bridge's garters and stuff. But enough from that. And when he goes on, and it's because the bridge isn't really, clipped on, probably, but oh well, it's just the best I could do. Because you see, the suspension bridge of mine is Atlas, while the rest is easy. So, right now, I'm just going to continue running Duck and stuff. Alright, oh boy. Yeah, and then he derails again. And again. Until, there are some sparks out of his wheels. This chair is a bunch of bull crap. Hey, boy. Yep. Unless I would have to reenact that scene from Blue Mountain Mystery where Thomas, irresponsibly goes on, the narrow gauge track up on the upper terrace. But nonetheless... Oh, sorry. This chair is horrible, I admit. But nonetheless, like I said, Bachman Duck gets a 9.5 out of 10. He's so long. He's even longer than the other engines. I forgot to bring that up. He's longer than them. In fact, even longer than, medium-sized engines, like Edward James and Donald and Douglas. And even longer than Diesel. Yeah. But nonetheless, he gets a 9.5 out of 10 for me. So, yeah, that's Bachman Duck. And I hope you enjoyed this review of him as much as I do. So, yeah. Anyways, this is Mikey57S, signing off.